We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that's in. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Now the 2-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Strong's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ball from Illinois gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy. Really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Happ has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. The 2-0. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It's this lead hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 home. Belted high and deep into right center. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Astros lead this one 2-0. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Popped him up. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That is it. The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Into the box, Luke Voit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Maldonado is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3.
So digging in now, Miles Straw to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice
order now, and that brings in George Springer. Over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite
right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and it's fouled away. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Springer, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In the air now, out to right field. Strong, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Frazier, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 2-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
For the Astros,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball one. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big... not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Miles Straw, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he popped him up. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more holes in the defense, and that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's...
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And this ball's right past him at first base.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Torres brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carry here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Happ. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. David Hale will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 75, David Hale.
In now, Miles Straw. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
We're moving through the middle of this. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brenton is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Clint.
Striding forward now is the DH, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready now, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball right into the shift. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Torres. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Brenton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Astros lead it 6-1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Yuli Gurriel is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Voit over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit.
Now here it comes. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Ben Heller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the. Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Aaron Hicks is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner going a second time. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now him up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home. He's running. Strike taken. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Torres. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. For the current campaign, Torres carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh James earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First quarter victorious Astros, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.